At Trailblazers is a mix with the older generation slightly and the middle age and the younger generation. We have players of up to 18 years. The oldest player is 33 years. So we are in the middle of 33 and 18. But it's a fair composition because we are envisaging a situation whereby the older players will give space to the younger players. So we build both ages to catch up so that the team does not run out of players at any given time. The team has to do some test on you to see your level of fitness. From there, they give us a go-ahead. For a player to be part of Trailblazers, one, you must, there's considerations we are taking in terms of height. The younger, the better. And then our strength and conditioning team has to do some test on you to see your level of fitness. From there, they give us a go-ahead whether to start with you or not, ready to do what is expected. Then you go to the skills development. The level of skill has to go up. We encompass modern training models where we have body conditioning, then we have skills development, and then we have game situation. So first we start with the body conditioning, which is very important for any player or any athlete, for your body to be ready to do what is expected. Then you go to the skills development. The level of skill has to go up for each and every individual player. Finally, we can put them in the game situation. Position 3, which was by all standards a fair position to start with. Last season we really struggled. It was our first season. We were having a lot of challenges in terms of recruiting players, building them, gelling, bringing a big team. But we managed to squeeze into the playoffs and got position 3, which was by all standards a fair position to start with. So going forward, we look forward to improving our position. Of a strength and conditioning team, psychological team, we are able to tune in.
So I think gelling as a team has been quite easy. We've been playing with these guys for the past 2 or 3 seasons, though in another team. So the team chemistry, we can say we carried it from wherever we were playing into the new team. And we really caught fire as a team, as a unit, and that translated into the results we were able to get at the end of the season.
Yes, I was saying what set us apart from other teams is that most teams, not only in Africa, but also in Kenya, do not follow certain sequences for building players. But remember, with the encompassing of a strength and conditioning team, psychological team, we are able to tune in the players to do what we want. Because if the body is not ready and the mind is not ready, then the players can't play. Position 3. Our major challenge for that last season was on finances. But as per the training, what we really need to do differently is to find, our challenge for the last season was just on finances. But on the player development and the training models, we did the best. We are still improving on it, but we did our best. That's why we were able to get position 3. Our major challenge for that last season was on finances. But as per the training sessions, as per the training module, as per the strength and condition team, psychological team, they did their best, and that's why in the first season of this team, we were able to get position 3. To be part of Trailblazers, one, you must, there's considerations we are taking in terms of height.
It has not been easy. Last season was not easy on us because we were against all odds. It was something we didn't actually plan for. We just found ourselves, okay, we are a club and we need to feel ourselves into the league.
Start with you or not. Yeah.
So what are your training models?
We encompass modern. So that is what sets us apart from other teams. It's just the compositions that we have in terms of different departments and how we gel to work together. Yes. Our major challenge is finance, because we are not financially stable at the moment. We are a bit struggling, bearing in mind that this is somebody sponsoring the team with his own funds. The other challenges is now with the new players that we have just executed, to build them, to gel them into the bigger team. It takes time, but again, we lose some of the players. Like this season, we've lost 3 of our players that we had last season, very important players. They have gotten other assignment, other employments elsewhere. And retaining them was a big challenge, and it's still a challenge even in future.
Challenges that we face as men's volleyball are diverse, but the main challenge would be the compensation, because it necessitates for a volleyball player, you have to have another side hustle to complement whatever you're getting as allowance. So that gives divided attention between whatever you can call your main hustle and the volleyball.
Not only in Africa, but also in Kenya, do not follow certain sequences for building.
Our most outstanding game was against Equity. That was the first game of our leg, of the league, actually. Why outstanding? Because most of us were from that club, and it was like a rivalry. It was like a rivalry, individual rivalry.
The players can play.
Please take that again, because
For me, I normally tell my players one thing: simple but accurate. We don't need to complicate our lives. Volleyball is just be simple but be accurate. Then you win the game. Fight like there is no tomorrow. That's my favorite quote.
talk to me about what you plan, what people intend to do differently.
My experience in being a coach is that it's a career that is not rewarding. People are so ungrateful about it. But it's interesting when you change somebody's life, a player's life, from being an average player to an elite player. So that is what satisfies me as a coach. We are still improving on it, but we did our best. That's why we were able to get position 3. Our major challenge for that last...
My favorite meal would be pilau. Pilau, yeah. Any plate of pilau would make me go bonkers. I'm James Mutero, and I love volleyball.
Slightly and middle age and younger generation. We have players of up to 18 years. The oldest player is 33 years. So we are in the middle of 33 and 18. But it's a fair composition because
performance analysis is all about, literally as it says, analyzing performance. And what I do here is stuff like video analysis. So I record games, I do cuttings in terms of what the coach requires. If we're looking at maybe the attack, the defense, the midfield, statistics, I collect statistics from the videos, try to see how many passes we made, how many were accurate, or shots, everything to do with performance. And this is very important, especially at the league we play at, because this is the highest league in the country, because it shows us team performance, it shows us individual performance, it gives competition within the team to see which players deserve to be on the starting 11, which ones probably still need more work, and mainly what work they need, because it's very easy to say, oh, this player doesn't pass well, but it's a different thing to see videos and see, okay, what kind of passing is the player having a problem with? Are we talking about long balls? Are we talking about crosses? So it's important to use videos to give feedback to the players, and also for coaches to try and reflect and see whether the strategy or the tactic he's working on for that game is working for the team or not.
Or any athlete, for your body to be ready to do what is expected. Then you go to the skills development. The level of skill has to go up for each and every individual player. Finally, we can put them in the game situation.
Football doesn't know gender. I always say that. Throughout my career as well, gender has not been something that I've considered is going to stop me from breaking barriers. And this is groundbreaking, because not only are we bringing a new concept to Kenya or to sports in East Africa, but it's also showing that, you know what, it can be any gender that does this. And why I feel like this is important, coaches, we've seen a lot of female coaches come up. And we've seen a lot of female goalkeeper trainers, we've seen physios. Most teams, when you go and see the only female you'll see on the technical bench is probably a physio or a medical personnel. But when you look at performance analysis, I feel like females should take a big interest in it, because it goes above and beyond more than just coaching. It goes into in-depth analysis, and I mean, biologically speaking, females can analyze things a lot more deeper. Okay, let's be honest about that. So females coming into performance analysis will be it will be groundbreaking. It'll be a good addition to the team, because when you're analyzing, I'll tell you briefly, when you're trying to give feedback to your players, when you're trying to analyze games with them, you have to have a touch. You have to have a touch that is not too harsh, but it's not too soft as well. It needs to be right there in the middle to be able to drive your message to the players, to drive the message to the coaches. And having a female do that, I think it just makes it a lot easier, because it's a different voice, it's a different atmosphere you can create with the players. So it'd be really nice to see more females taking up the role of strength and conditioning or performance analysis.
Yes, I was saying what sets us apart from other teams is that
Talk to me about
As far as coming to this season, the season that we're really looking forward to, especially after COVID and having this long break, I think we're really looking positively towards this season. We have a really good team, definitely, in terms of it's a mix of young players, experienced players, and they're all bringing a lot of different variances in the team.
Models, we did the best. We are still improving on it, but we did our best. That's why we're able to get position 3.
As far as performance is considered with Sofa Park this coming season, it's definitely going to be one to watch. Why I say that is because with the analysis I do with the team, when I collect statistics, when I do the cuttings, when I do strength and conditioning, we've got a variety of players. We've got players that come in with all aspects of the game. And this season is going to be one we're really looking forward to. It's going to be a good chance for, I think, one of the first times for this team, or for any team probably in the Premier League, to be able to collect maximum statistics.
Challenges that you faced in the last season as you prepare for the season?
Okay, what we really need to do differently is to find...
We do suffer in the league because not all teams have performance and analysts or video analysts. And being able to give this to Sofa Park and do this with Sofa Park is really going to boost them, because we have the coach's philosophy, and then we have what I bring in, which is the video analysis, the performance, the strength and conditioning, the statistics. And we're going to put that together to try and build a well-rounded team. So when we come and talk to someone about a player, it's not going to be, oh, this player is good in passing. It's going to be, this player made 65% accurate passes this game. And that's the level we want to take this team to.
Our team composition at Trailblazers is a mix with the older generation slightly and the middle.
I developed my interest in football in the late 80s when I was growing up in Isli. I could see little boys playing in the neighborhood because my parents used to lock me inside the house. So one day when I was sent to the shops, I decided, oh, let me buy a little bit of my mom's time and see what these boys are doing. So from there, it picked up. The big break came in 1990 when I played in a Kotbiro tournament, and there was this the late Leo Otifada tournament in Jericho. So I had a marvelous tournament, and scouts came calling. First was Gor Mahia, but then I was in Form 1, and my elder brother advised me, you need to develop yourself first. Because if you go to Gor Mahia, Gor Mahia was, you can remember then, that just won Mandela Cup, big players, and I was just a little boy. So there was also Reunion Football Club. So I was told, it's better you go to Reunion. And that's how I started. My debut with Gor Mahia came in December 1995 when they featured in the Sekafa Club Championship in Bonanza, Tanzania. And it wasn't the best of a tournament for me because when I joined, I had a knee injury. So I didn't play much but I traveled as a fringe player, I'd say that. So, but I had a chance to play in the third and fourth playoffs. We faced Royanga and we were walloped 4-0. Yeah, so you see, my first game for Gor Mahia didn't look good. And my break came in 1996 when I featured for the first time, full-time for the national team. Kenya played Algeria around June. I was given that chance and people were, will this young boy make it? So for the first time in Kenya here, we beat Algeria 3-1. We went to Algiers and we managed to knock them out. And I was named man of the match. When it comes to goalkeeping, one, you need to be brave. There's this agility thing. You have to be agile. So if you can make a move towards a fast ball, don't just beat that speed and beat there. Don't just beat the speed and miss the ball, and be good at blocking it. Yeah, I've never played volleyball, but I'm good in all other sports, be it cricket. I'm a goalkeeper in hockey, handball. I'm a very good basketballer, and I'm a staunch fan of rugby. I listen to all kind of music. I don't know how to dance, my best 4 aside players. In goal, I'll have Victor Onyango. In defense, I'll have Josiah Ugo. In midfield, I'll go for a current player, Francis Kahata. The 4th player, one thing that people don't know about me, I'm a very good striker, and that's why I am the 4th player. The future of the country, of this country in football is very bright, very, very bright when it comes to the talent.
Your troubles, well, haven't we all?
How well do you know what's happening around you? Morning Cafe with heated political debates. Baraza la siasa.
Hiyo kitu azungumzie, angalie hali ya maisha ya watu.
Informative health discussions. Business, farming. Tasty Wednesday. Fitness Thursday, and Feel Good Friday with amazing DJs, celebs,
waimbaji, kuna comedians, alafu kuna wajinga,
and music bands every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. How well do you know what's happening around you? Morning Cafe with heated political debates. Baraza la siasa.
Hiyo kitu azungumzie, angalie hali ya maisha ya watu.
Informative health discussions. Business, farming. Tasty Wednesday, Fitness Thursday, and Feel Good Friday with amazing DJs, celebs. It's about living in a safe and secure environment. It's about convenient shopping. Soft Life is living comfortable in affordable and yet an elegant space. It's everything stylish. Here's to introducing Great Rift Apartments, located at the heart of Nakuru City in Kisulisuli Estate, just a few minutes from the Central Business District. Great Rift Apartments, the hub of soft living.
Wanapoingia katika majengo haya kutunga sheria, tupo nao kukuletea safari zao kabla na baada ya kuingia humu. Milima na mabonde tutavuka, wakubwa kwa wadogo tutakuletea, ili mradi kuhakikisha kwamba unafahamu maisha yao.
Tukapata ajali hapa Roslyn Drive upande wa Gigiri, kwa watu walikuwa ndani, manusura walipelekwa hospitalini, lakini mimi niliwachwa pale nchini nikiwa nimeambiwa nimefariki.
One of my hobbies is reading empowering books. I read empowering books na familia. Sina social circles ya friends ati tumeenda au kwangu ni ngumu. My social circles ni vitabu.
Katika kipindi Ufahamu kila siku ya Alhamisi kuanzia saa 1:30 kuendelea, na mi Elizabeth Mutuku.
Sonadol Extra imetengenezwa kwa njia spesheli kupambana haraka na maumivu ya kichwa, mwili na hata meno. Sonadol Extra, hakika maumivu yakizidi, pata ushauri wa daktari.
You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories.
Welcome back to Sports Bonanza. Mi leo sijui nitapumua wapi, kwa sababu leo kuna mtu hana nguo ya kazi, aliamua kwenda kujitafutia nguo yake, akuje apige nayo kipindi. But sisi ni nani? Do we say? Leo tumeamua tuvaliliwe PL Nade. PL Nade What do you call it in your home? Sisi tunaita apiel nade. Sasa
anyway, so it's World Cup season.
Ngoja.
Very
ngoja hata tuongelelea viatu. Hatuongelea hata viatu manzi. Anataka kukata segment ya shoe game.
Ongelea shoe.
Na vile leo umepiga Air Max A90. Camera operator please, can you zoom in? Mtu amevaa kiatu na ajui jina, at least mimi najua. Zangu ni Jordan,
Zinaitwa Air Max.
A90.
Always shout.
A90.
Who shout? Air Max.
Hapo kwa comment section usisahau kutuambia kwa episode ya leo nani aliua shoe game.
Kwa comment section ya leo usisahau kuandika Alex Kao definitely killed. Haya, tuongelee World Cup.
Nimeacha.
Now. World Cup ni kesho.
Wewe.
Mimi kwanza nataka nipote mtaani ka 1 month.
Ukienda?
Si World Cup.
Kwani hauna nini kwa hao yako manze? Wewe ndio bado mnataka kwenda kwa zile nini zenye.
Lazima tuingie pale World Cup. Alafu the highlights of this World Cup big deal by the way. Kuna marefari madem.
Sasa wewe unasema refari madem na ni watatu. Na sisi wenye marefari maboy wako tutasimamia wapi? Tutasimamia wapi?
You pick a struggle. So World Cup ni kesho. World Cup ni kesho manze iko Qatar.
Yes.
Qatar 2022.
Yes.
Now. What is so different? What is so special? What is so unique about this World Cup? Hebu tuchangamshe. Hiyo story swali ni yako by the way. What unafeel World Cup nini imehappen different ama unique ama special? Tuambie.
As for me, Damaris Ketrai.
Yes.
Mimi nafeel World Cup ni special because one, kuna maboy wa hot, wa young. Hiyo sasa ni kwangu kwanza kabla sasa tuende mbali. Anyway, nafeel World Cup iko unique because one, imagine ina go along na time yetu ya Kenya. Unaona time ya Qatar like it goes along with time yetu ya Kenya. Haina time zone tofauti kwa sababu unaona kama zile World Cup zingine tulikuwa tunamka sijui saa 6 usiku saa 9 kuwatch game but hii like tukitoka saa 1 job saa 2 tuko kwa nyumba World Cup imeanza, so hakuna hiyo time like time they are just the same. Unaona haina time difference. So that is according to
that is quite unique.
Yeah, that is one.
And also we must note that this is the most expensive World Cup ever. The budget yenye imekuja this time by the way ni economy ya Kenya sijui mara ngapi.
Wacha kuchoma.
So hii World Cup ni expensive sana no. It's expensive because of obvious reasons. Ukiangalia pia currency, inflation rate nini. So kuna hizo factors why it's expensive. Also zile vitu zenye zimefanywa kwa ku prepare for these games.
So approximately imetumia around trillions of money. Hatutaki kusema 1 2 but trillions of money ndio imetumika. Una get so definitely it's unique because budget yake ni kubwa sana. Una get? Alafu pia it's unique because they're expecting around 5 billion people to watch.
5 billion. Yonika tusemeani dunia mzima. Dunia mzima tuko around 7 billion.
Imagine.
So hiyo ni kama dunia mzima i watch game, adults wote wa dunia watch game.
Alafu tena itakuwa kali kama sijui nini. Another thing yenye imefanyia World Cup ikuwe unique. Imagine funny thing ni show moja but ina watchiwa like wide. Una get like inastopisha so many things just to watch only one game in one country. That is Qatar. So you see it's so unique because wale watu wa soap opera sijui Alejandro nini manze poleni. Msijali but mtawatch tu baadaye. Alafu ni kitu tena imestop everything like Premier League nini. Everything, kila kitu imestop just to watch this one show. Only one show in one country. How unique is that? Imagine watu wote wako tu hapo world yote wanaona ati Damaris Ketrai ndio huyo. Manze nakwambia following inapanda kupanda.
Na kitu interesting ni ati hizi matches despite the fact that they're being held in 8 different stadiums. Hizi uwanja zote time frame unakava kutoka kwa uwanja kwenda uwanja B ni less than an hour. 1 hour less than an hour. Hizi zingine zenye tumekuwa tukiona za majuu. Sana sana unapata kutoka hapa kwenda mechi nyingine ni kama 3 hours, 4 hours. So it's a bit tiresome. Ndio uende tena ushuke huko upange line. Sasa zingine hata ziko in a different country.
So utakusema
but sasa za Qatar zote ziko within. So that means nikimalizana na game ya Portugal saa hizi within 1 hour nikijipanga fiti nimeishia coach ya Senegal.
So unataka kusema watu wa Nduthi Gang wako na opportunity.
Nduthi Gang kuna
majobs.
So tuchangamke.
Alafu another thing before atuende kwa the next topic. Imagine their studios, their stadiums they are transportable. Unajua what does that mean? Transportable. As in kitu wewe ukienda hivi unakuja unakujiuliza. Si hapa kulikuwa na stadium kwani imeenda?
Ni kama wale watoi walikuanga tukiwa watoi kuna watu walikuwa na boli ilikuwa yao. Mkimshinda na beba boli yake
basi sasa hivyo ndio vile iko.
Wewe boli yangu gaisha jo wewe.
Basi sasa hivyo ndio vile iko wakijisikia kufunga stadium wanafunga
wao. Na mimi nafikiria wame design hivyo ndo wasa wakipiga maji pale hivyo wabokata funga waja World Cup.
Unamko unajipata uko kwa field uko umepigwa na baridi mbaya.
Kwa desert, desert.
Hakuna pali
utarudi kwenu. Anyway, so on to our next pointer. It's a very interesting, you know, ni games zingine interesting sana. At least Africa tuko na matches zenye at least tutaweza kuona. Senegal ni maneiba wetu kwa World Cup. Ni maneiba wetu. Normal days TZ, UG au ndo maneiba wetu. Lakini kwa World Cup Senegal ni maneiba wetu, Cameroon ni maneiba wetu. Na tunajivunia ni Africans. Na watatu represent pale. So maybe to highlight zile ma countries zenye zitakuwa maybe let's say South America kuna Brazil who my favorites as well, kuna
France,
kuna Argentina,
kuna France, but sasa kwanza Brazil umenotice something sijava tu jersey, it's just not any other jersey like hizi zingine. It's easy manze ligi kubwa na turingi
Brazil, France, Germany, Croatia ziko mob and we're excited because these are teams I'm personally excited to be able to see them. There's some notable faces tumewazoea, akina Modric, akina nani
Neymar,
akina Messi, usual faces, akina Ronaldo watakuwa wanacheza. Ingaje wamezeka kiasi but
all this mimi kwambia all this gold
experience pale, kuna experience
mimi kwambia all this gold.
So nikuulize Dama, kwa hizi teams zenye ziko kwa World Cup. Keeping in mind, Ijaz umevaa Brazil. Almost yote. It's a very new breed of players. Wameletwa, come up, wamepiga tizi pamoja. So ndio kuna all faces but sana kuna wale wajua wameletwa wa new. Do you think they are going to match up? Brazil is known as a football nation. These people take football very seriously. So kwao wakilose by the way,
I think
so do you think what a match up to the likes of watu wamezoea magame kama akina France, defending champions wenyewe, akina Giroud watakuwa pale nini? Do you think watawezana na hiyo caliber ya game?
For me na feel you know since they are just new it's a set of team of new people wajakuwa World Cup like not all of them but some of them. So me na feel what catch up because they want to prove people wrong. They want to gain a name, they want that World Cup. So definitely as much as they are new but they will still catch up.
Really?
So me naona alafu sahi kwanza with the new coach anafanya job poa sana. Anafanya job poa. So you see he had to coordinate with Neymar. Unajua kitambo Neymar alikuwa ile like yeye ndio jina. So ball ilikuwa tu ni yeye peke yake. But at least saizi kuna hiyo story ya assist. Like Neymar saizi ile selfish sana vile alikuwa. So sahi kuna hiyo team coordination and everything. And then they are young blood. They want to play.
Of course.
So as much as they are new but wako na hiyo they want to play. They want to win. So tusiwadharau because at sijui they don't have experience ya World Cup nini, but because of the blood wako nayo moto sana. So imagine tena wamekuwa kitrainia for long. Manzeni wataiua mbaya.
Well, we'll see. What do you think as the viewer?
Yes.
You can of course engage us on our social media handles, which is TV47, Entertainment, and my personal social media handles, which is at Alex Hayo on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And Damaris Ketai, try Damaris on Instagram and Facebook.
Facebook Damaris Actress.
And TikTok.
Damaris Actress.
TikTok. So we tuambie venye unaifeel. Tuambie who's your favorite team. Me personally, mimi ninakufana Argentina.
Umechange. Last time ulikuwa kwa team gani?
Unajua hizi statistics zina change after napiga research yangu. Unapata naweza sema hivyo, leo nakufana team Kenya, kesho nikienda kwa notebook yangu team Kenya haijakanyaga. So unaona lazima nicheze kama mimi. So acha kucheka. Tuko serious. No, tuko serious.
Kenya tunakwanga personal sana.
Kenya kwa
unakwanga personal sana. It's never too late tutafika.
Achie Mungu. So mi favorite team yangu ni Argentina. Wewe unafilaje?
Mimi ni Croatia, bado nitabaki tu na Rakitic, Modric, alafu kuna miondoko.
Uko na jazz
ya Brazil, definitely. Nilikwambia na support Brazil because iko na cute guys, but sasa when it comes to playing, ni wakali sana Croatia. Ana shida kwa sawa.
Wewe sasa kuna story mimi inanisumbua. Okay, so Qatar.
Before Qatar, kuna huyu best player, get top scorer wa South Korea, unaona anaitwa Son. Son alishinda, he was the top scorer kwa EPL. Na pia yeye imagine ako kwa World Cup.
But then nakumbuka I think walitai na nani? Na Sala. I think walitai
yes,
something like that.
Yeah. So imagine pia you should watch out for that guy.
Mi kesho by this juu itakuaje? Kwanza Qatar kesho inacheza kesho. Sawa? Qatar have the most.
Is it Qatar or Qatar?
You get the point.
So Qatar,
they used the most money. The most expensive World Cup ever. Nini kuna madragon, crocodiles, ukiingia hivi Ronaldo akiingia madoves zinatoka. No, I'm just joking. But now Qatar Qatar niambie player mmoja wa
Qatar.
They have this I don't know if I should say this. They have one of the slimmest opportunities or chances to go for.
Kwa nini?
Hebu kwanza wewe niambie player mmoja wa Qatar.
Wewe ngoja utakotuone kwa players. Mimi tunakuuliza ni kwa nini wako na the slimmest chance na yet World Cup inaholdiwa kwa na hiyo game iko home. Kwa nini defend hiyo cup na iko home, like not defending per se? Kwa nini wasichukue like they work harder wachukue hiyo cup juu iko home? Unajua kitu iko home lazima uiprotect.
Miss Jojo. Wamejipanga honestly. Wamejipanga kila mahali except kwa one.
But unajua kitu, huwezi kuwa na kila kitu. Hao wase wako na hauwezi pewa kila kitu. Hao wase wako na field kali, wako na do, wako na nini, wako na macamel nini,
alafu camel ndo hizo kwa uwanja.
So huwezi pewa kila. Unaona kama si Kenya tuko na footballers wakali, tuko na nini, lakini sasa kuna pali moja Yesu ni Bwana. Yesu ni Bwana. So with Qatar manze wako sawa. So I think pia hiyo pesa wangetumia sijui ni kufanya nini na footballers. They should
to gauge. Anyway, cheki Qatar wanacheza kesho. Me by the way sitakuwa na watch Cartoon Network kesho na watch.
Hapana, mimi lazima ni watch. Mimi lazima ni watch.
Kesho sioni Cartoon Network, kesho na watch game ya Qatar.
Eko serious.
Tutawaombea. Sasa tuendelee.
Mimi nitawatch juu ndio game ya kwanza inafungua World Cup, unaona? Inafungua World Cup lazima tu watch, unaona?
I'm sorry Qatar, I don't have msini block your passport please. Sina ubaya.
Ama unataka kuwa Blatter.
Tuna nini tu show. By the
unataka kuwa Blatter because pia Blatter sahi ana feel it's a mistake kuweka World Cup Qatar, unaona. All along akuona kani issue but saizi anaona ni issue kwa nini?
Ameona ni issue.
Ama mko na relations na
tu. Aliona hakuna maji.
Hakuna Qatar kuna maji man.
Tutaachia Mungu. Anyway, so let's go to our next segment. Mimi na Qatar imenishinda. We have a lot to talk about
Qatar
when they are playing. So yeah. Anyway,
tungoje wacheze alafu
so yeah. Anyway, so
it is what it is.
Who are the players to watch kwa World Cup?
Wewe wako wengi. Yes. Wako wengi.
Kitu ya kwanza sijui itakuaje juu Senegal Mane nini atujui itakuaje kata play atujui. So what
hapo hapana. Sasa ina run 2 weeks.
Sawa. Anyway, yeah, so kuna maplayer nguvu. Kuna Mbappe pale France nini. Giroud ni mziba. Alafu kuna players ka Vinicius Junior anakwanga Brazil na pia uchezeanga pale Real Madrid.
Na pia Neymar
nini. So it's exciting. It's honestly it's very exciting.
Yes.
They have very different styles of play.
Yes.
Neymar is the type of person to feel football. Yeah, it's not just about the goals. Even though the goals matter, but it's about enjoying football.
Yeah.
Unajua, you find like people like Giroud pale, Giroud bana, ule kufunga twende tukienda.
But sasa you see it will be very different ama it will surprise you kwa sababu sahi wewe wacha tu because we expect a lot.
Yes,
expect a lot because you see pia kuna the top players wenye tuna expect wacheze akina Paul Pogba but apparently kuna the top players wale wakali but hawatacheza World Cup. Unaget?
Yeah, alafu by the way kuna player wa I think ni Denmark anaitwa Eriksen mwenye alianguka kwa katikati ya uwanja game ikiendelea. I think ni European so this guy is also playing in the World Cup, so we don't know ata bring what
hii hata anaweza faint pele kwa ICU alafu arudi.
Yeah, because World Cup is a big deal. Like these are the type of games you really as a player you don't want to miss. It's like you being an actor hauna ama umepewa opportunity ya kukua Oscars. Utashikwa na homo utakosa kwenda kweli.
But you see,
so we are looking at such things. Do you think kutakuwa na surprises? Of course, it's definitely. World Cup. It's where new talent is born.
Yes.
Every other scout, every other agent are there.
Yes.
Wanataka kuona, the next Ronaldo, the next Messi. Ni nani ata. So I am very sure watu watakuwa medai nywele, mimi utanipata ni medai nywele pale VIP. So pia mi I hope my scouts watani notice kuweka ball boy hivi naomba kazi jamani. So anyway, I am hoping for the best. I am hoping for a great World Cup. We at Sport Bonanza will be with you.
Yes.
We are going to walk with you throughout this journey.
Mpaka
we are
mwisho.
going to have, guests wenye watatusaidia analyze. Wewe kama fan, wewe kama fan wa football, unaweza ongea na sisi vizuri, kuna majezi pale, tutaongea na producer vizuri, akupange nini.
Hata ukitaka kuwa pia kwa show and maybe you want us to host you in our show, hii time ya World Cup. Feel free ingia hapo kwa Instagram, kwa Facebook, Twitter, uandike @TV47 Entertainment, alafu uanze na #SportsBonanza, alafu give us your thoughts, give us your comments. Tuambie unataka kukuja kwa show, do you want us to invite you? Alafu our producer will communicate with you to welcome kwa show, si ndio? Ama
shukran manze.
At least watu wenyu waocha waone umeonekana kwa TV. Anyway, so kuna kitu moja nataka tuongelee kabla we go to another thing. Like kuna players wa hot sana, like not hot as in nasema hot when it comes to playing, sio hot unafikiria. Nasema players as in the main players when you were expected, ama people expected them to play kwa World Cup, na apparently because of the injuries hawataweza kucheza.
Yes,
You get?
yes.
So I'll just mention a few and then uniambie what do you think?
Yes.
You get?
Yeah.
So someone like Paul Pogba will not play na ni wa France.
Wow.
Yeah, so see that's a big blow for France.
That's a big blow for France.
Yeah, kwa sababu we sijui, but we hope for the best. But pia France, I think they will try so much to defend that
title.
Yeah, that title, you know, and
But
then they have the experience.
Yeah, they have the superstars. We have the thing about France, kuna watu wengi wanaweza score.
Yeah.
Hawategemei Pogba. Kuna the likes of akina Griezmann, kuna likes of akina Mbappe, kuna the likes of ujamaa mwingine Giroud.
Yeah.
So kuna wase wengi wanaweza score.
But you know, those are the people that watu walikuwa expect watakuwa, but because of the injuries apparently hawatakuwa. Alafu talking about France, so they will have to like wana feel it's an opportunity against Brazil, because Brazil sasa iko na timu ya watu they don't have experience, and France iko na watu wako so much experience.
Well, I think
for World Cup.
I think it's going to be very competitive,
Yeah.
to be very honest. And based on the history of World Cup, what's been happening, many teams, the likes of Belgium, have been able to pull surprises even when they are 3 goals down. They've been able to recover and even win within a span of just 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So you can imagine that's how good these matches and this competition will be. So I am sure there's going to be new stars.
Yeah.
There's going to be surprise nations that are going to reach the knockout stages and of course the semis and etc. And we are really hoping that this time round I'm vouching for Senegal in terms of Africa. So I hope they'll pull a surprise on us. Yeah, so another interesting thing that I've been able to observe is that all the countries, all the African countries that have managed to move to the World Cup, they are being coached by, coaches who are from those respective countries.
Yeah.
So you can imagine it's a win for Africa. Now that inaonesha pia makochi wetu tunaweza fika mbali. Unajua si lazima tulete Mlami Pep Guardiola ndo Harambee Stars, lakini hata Harambee Stars ikiletwa Pep Guardiola, anyway, conversation for another day. So the thing is, it's good. It's a good move for Africa. We have the feeling that now pia si tunajua game. Unajua pia si tunajivunia makochi wetu, si ma player tu, because they need the coaches to be able to move forward. And it's a good win for Africa, and that's a good thing for these countries. I hope many other African countries will follow suit. Na of course tutafika far.
Alafu bado tunaweza taka kuambia watu ni kwa hii World Cup, it's one World Cup yenye iko na one African referee from Rwanda. So kwa referees watatu wenye female definitely. So iko na one female from African country, and that is Rwanda. From the 3 referees female wenye ulikuwa na ukianza kusema
Sudan, Rwanda ni dem. Thank you very much. Mimi kesho niko Qatar.
Yani unaongea ni kama uko Qatar, yani
no, kesho ndege yangu ni ya usiku. Ndege yangu na kama
enda hapa nini? Enda hapa acha nisiseme. Uende watch ball hapa chini. Wacha kutuambia story juu ya kwenda Qatar.
Fika huko kama
tunajua uwezi
ngoja mdogo tu. Kuangamia tu mdogo tu.
Sasa story ya pombe ilirudishwa.
Hatuwezi jua, tutaangalia.
Kuna watu wataumia vibaya sana. Yes, so kuna pia top players whose teams did not qualify for the World Cup. So tutaenda tu haraka. Someone like Haaland and from Norway, anachezea Man City. Sana.
He's a goal scorer.
Yeah.
He means business and he's going to miss the biggest wild.
Imagine.
So you can imagine, but on the good side of things, huyo Haaland by the time league inarudi atakuwa kama aliumia magoti, amepona, amepumzika, while all the other players ukitoka unarudi team kwanza mwenye ataenda mpaka finals atatoka huko kama ameingia kwa klabu yake, let's say So Haaland has that advantage. Akirudi kwa ligi atakuwa form na ataendelea kuscore.
But sasa Norway haiku make it through kwa World Cup.
Yes.
You see, so kuna hao people expected top players wenye team zao wanajua definitely they will qualify for World Cup but haziku qualify. So we have Norway, we have Mohamed Salah wa Egypt. Unaona? Haya tuko na James Rodriguez. For now, Alexandra, Victor, so hao ni watu wenye apparently they didn't qualify. Yes. So what do you have to tell them?
Well, I'll tell you, Haaland, Mohamed Salah, nyinyi wote muwatch Sports Bonanza. Tutawaletea action live. Yeah, World Cup. So panic not, Haaland, Salah, we got you. We got you. Yes.
Tunawafeel.
So for that, guys, we are looking forward to the World Cup tomorrow.
Yes.
Miss G, tutaonana tu mbele mbele.
Tunaonana pia vile tu tumeanza hii show na ndio tutavurutana tu mpaka mwisho kwani utakwenda uniache ama ndakuchomea.
Thank you so much guys for being with us on Sports Bonanza. This has been your hosts Alex Kayo and
Damaris Ketrai. Yes, Damaris Ketrai.
So follow us on social media, Instagram, TV47 Entertainment. Personal handles Alex Kayo and
Damaris Ketrai. Yes.
Thank you so much.
That was our time. Until next time, see you on another episode of Sports Bonanza. Na before tumalizie show, wacha tumalizie na hiyo wimbo ya waka waka. Zamina mina zankalewa. It's time for ni show ya watoto. Waka